In the intricate dance of justice, magistrates and judges play pivotal roles, but with the new law, the Bharatiy and Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, their roles have become even more active, accountable, and time-bound. So let's break it down and understand how they keep the wheels of justice turning smoothly. First things first, who are these legal eagles? Magistrates are judicial officers who typically handle cases at the initial and trial levels. Think of them as the gatekeepers of the justice system. They oversee investigations, grant bail, decide on remand, and also deal with minor offenses. Now, judges, they usually work in sessions courts and handle more serious crimes. They also hear appeals from the decisions made by magistrates, the BSS. It continues this structure, but here's the twist. It gives both magistrates and judges more powers and responsibilities with a helping hand from technology and a tight schedule. Now let's talk about their key roles. When it comes to enfor, these officials have to strike a balance between the rights of the accused and the need for a fair investigation. They have to make sure everything is done by the book. Was the FIR filed correctly? Were the arrests done lawfully? Are the rights of the accused being respected? If not, they step into correct course. They also say yes or no to police requests like search warrants, remand, or custody. It's a big decision because it can impact the outcome of the case. And speaking of custody, after a person is arrested, they have to be presented before a magistrate within 24 hours. That's a law, and it's the magistrate who decides whether they should get bail or not. If not, the magistrate will decide if they should be kept in police custody or judicial custody. Under the BSS, they have more power to examine the justification for any custody, thanks to the requirement for digital records and strong reasoning for any request. Once the trial begins, magistrates and judges become the referees of the legal battle. They frame the charges, oversee witness examinations, record evidence, and make sure both sides play by the fair trial rules. They also keep an eye out for any attempts to delay the proceedings or misuse the court process. The BSS now adds video conferencing and online evidence submission to their toolkit, making trials faster and more effective. Plus, they have strict time limits for each stage of the trial, which the judges must enforce. Then comes sentencing and judgments. Judges have the ultimate say. They deliver the final verdict. They decide whether the accused is guilty or not. If found guilty, they determine the quantum of punishment. Under the BSS, these judgments must be well-reasoned, delivered within fixed timeframes, and digitally recorded and signed. No more waiting endlessly for justice. This ensures accountability and plugs the gaps that allowed judgments to be delayed or suffer from lack of proper reasoning. Next, they also play a crucial role in monitoring the protection of victims and witnesses. Magistrates and judges must now ensure that victims get timely updates on their case and that witnesses are not threatened or harassed. The BSS brings in mechanisms for effective victim participation and stronger protection orders, which are, guess what, electronically traceable. And let's not forget their role in bail and appeals. Magistrates decide on bail applications during investigation and trial. Judges in higher courts also hear appeals, revisions, and petitions against orders passed by lower courts. The BNS introduces electronic bail hearings to speed things up and also makes it mandatory for higher courts to dispose of appeals within specified timeframes. Now let's talk about the reform highlights under the BSS. First, tech-enabled judiciary. Think digital summons, online charge sheets, video recording of statements, and virtual hearings. This not only makes things easier, but also reduces the cost of litigation. Second, time-bound justice. Every investigation, trial, and judgment has a deadline. This reduces delays and keeps everyone on their toes. Third, transparency and accountability. Every court order is traceable, well-reasoned, and monitored. This ensures that no one can get away with delivering or delaying justice. Finally, a victim-centric approach. Courts are required to actively protect the rights of victims and survivors. This includes providing them with legal aid, counseling, and timely updates on their case. In a nutshell, magistrates and judges are the guardians of justice. The BSS empowers them with greater oversight, digital tools, and stricter accountability. Together, they are making our justice system faster, fairer, and more transparent. Understanding their roles helps us trust and use the legal system better. So next time you see a courtroom drama on TV, remember the real drama happens in these courts and it's all about delivering justice. We hope you found this video informative. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below. We would love to hear from you. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more insightful legal content. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay curious, stay informed.